right, so let's get into this Atlanta Dream and the Valkyries game. I watched it last night. It was back and forth the whole game. There was no real big leads between each other. I think the Valkyrie actually did get up by 12 at some point. The Dream kept coming back. They ended up losing. It was 77-75. The Dream ended up losing. But what was, that there was a couple of players that stuck out to me that was especially what was her name? Canada, Jordan Canada. Now that girl can ball. I mean, she when she gets the ball, she pulls the trigger, and she's a good slasher. She's a total package right there. Total package. I mean, I was somewhat disappointed with Brittany Griner down low. This is what I don't understand when Brittany Griner they pass. She's like 99 feet tall. She looks like one of those toys that you put the arms on. Just, you know what I mean? And the arms are bigger than they're supposed to be. And she gets the ball down low constantly. And when she gets the ball, what happens? She gets triple teamed. There's three players on her ass. And what I don't understand, when she gets triple teamed, where's the other four players on the basketball court? It's like they're hiding. I mean, every time you throw the ball down to her, there's going to be three people on her. Put yourself in a position to be open for the shot. I mean, she literally can. You can throw it down to her. She can act like she's going to shoot, and you just stand on the side and just throw the damn ball over there, and they could score. That's how crazy it is when Griner gets the ball, especially against this team right here. Alicia Gray did, she had 12 points, but Canada had 21 points. I mean, all in all, the game was back and forth, and it wasn't. It was okay. Off the bench, Hillman had 14 points. It's a typical game. But what was disappointing to me is the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter was terrible. And it wasn't the players, it per se. It was the officials. That fourth quarter, the last 3 minutes of the game, took 30 minutes to finish. They go and review a play, and it takes 20 minutes to get an answer. Then next thing you know, one of the officials calls a terrible call down low, called offensive foul. I forget her name. One of the centers for Atlanta was literally pulled down, and they called an offensive foul on her. That took 20 minutes to discuss and look at. And then next thing you know, there was a silicone sculpture comes flying in out of the stands and bounces across the court. And everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta check this out." And they're over there. What was crazy is everybody knew what it was once they saw what it was. But what did they do? They decided to stand over there on the side and just gander at it. Like, I don't want to touch it. I wouldn't want to touch it either. But at the same time, I mean, we're trying to play a game here, and there's this dildo that has bounced across it's just crazy how wild these games are, man. It was just disappointing that I think that, because Atlanta had a comeback coming, but I think these taking forever with the officials disrupts the game. These stupid fouls that don't even exist. It really disrupts the game. And if you're a team that has been coming back from a deficit in the game, and start slowing the game down and disrupting your flow, then it is what it is. And then in the last play of the game, oh man, they throw it down to Brittany Griner, and she just turns around and just misses the shit out of it. So anyway, I thought the game was a little bit ticky-tacky with the aggressiveness. And I think that of course, that with the silicone thing coming out on the court like that was kind of like the Wild West, bro. I mean, that's what I think of when I watch WNBA games, is the Wild West. But it was a disappointing loss for Atlanta. That drops Atlanta, I believe, to 15-11. And guess who's right behind them at 14-12? The Indiana Fever, which they have a game tonight, and so does Atlanta. So if Atlanta loses tonight, Indiana wins, they take the second place. So anyway, all in all, I enjoyed the game until the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter just drug out, and it was just boring at that point and silly with the projectiles. So anyway, great game by Jordan Canada. Great game. That girl can ball. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Until next time, see ya.